Hello, I am JM Darkly the One, aka the Drizzit. How y'all doing? Welcome to Final Fantasy XIV. So, I decided to make a little series of videos for my girlfriend, Epiphany. She really wants to play this game, but circumstances have not allowed her to do it recently. So, let us begin. We're gonna choose a human character. Female, obviously. Confirm. Midlander is kind of like a European style, and Highlander is a bit of more of the darker skin. So we're gonna go Highlander. Gonna make her a bit taller. Let's see, Epiphany wanted to be a mage, so she's not gonna have much definition in terms of muzzle tone. Right, put it down a bit. Sweetie, I love you. I love you. I love you a lot. Please don't be mad at me. Alright, so now for the face. Ooh, not that one. Ooh, serious face. We'll go with that one. Make it a bit darker. There we go. Now for the hairstyle. Yeah, ponytails are nice, but... Don't worry, I'm not gonna do that. Ooh, that one's kind of nice. There we go. There's an Epiphany look. Change up the color, make it a nice red. That's good. Irises are large. So let's do this brownish color. The eyes. There we go. Almost had it. There we go. Eyebrows, serious eyebrows. Semi-serious eyebrows. Super serious eyebrows. Yeah, that's good. Let's see if we can... There's a way to do this where they bit of a smile. Oh, here we go. Lipstick color. Maybe a little beauty mark? Yeah. Tattoos. Yeah. That's fine. Face paint. Whoa. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess around with that one too much. There we go. unique pose. It's nice. Attire. Oh, not that one. Oh, we haven't chosen the job yet. Right. Environment. Let's see what we got for the environment. Ooh, the coastal city of Limsa. The forest of Gredania. The desert of Ulda. And just a generic, place. Oh, look how she dances. Now, I intend to be a thaumaturge, so we'll go with the desert for this one. Confirm! Yeah, we'll save it for later. Alrighty, now the fun part, choosing the job. Like I said, Epiphany wanted to be a thaumaturge, mage of destruction. Confirm. So this really doesn't matter too much. Just pick a home world. Oh, I gotta do the job first. Oh wait, no, I gotta choose name. Oops. Oh god, I'm drawing a complete blank today. Epiphany. Epiphany. And I'll give her the name Aaron's. That's for her and me to know, for you to find out. Alright. Confirm? Yes! Begin a game with this character. Okay. Now, Final Fantasy XIV. Oh yeah. It's a queue, you gotta wait sometimes. But it's not too long, usually. Final Fantasy XIV is the first MMO I've ever actually played. And I started it way back in 2010 with A Realm Reborn. As you can see down there in the right-hand corner, I am a veteran rank 4. I've been subscribed to this game for over 2,430 days. Now, it used to be this thing, like, way back in the day, where the veteran rank was something you got for just, like, starting at the beginning and playing for so many amount of days. You used to get really cool prizes from that, like, The ones I can remember off the top of my head are a mount based off of Cloud's motorcycle from Advent Children, and even Cloud's outfit from that movie. Ooh, that's pretty. Sorry, I'm gonna be talking over this a lot.
Here.
Mom, the voices are back.
Here. Feel.
They're telling me to do weird things. So, yeah, anyway. Final Fantasy XIV was the first MMO I ever played. I kind of regret... Darkness. I kind of regret that I didn't get to play the very, very first version of the game. Just Final Fantasy XIV.
Feel. Think.
That was like a... It was a mess, honestly. The game was broken, the balance was all off, it had a ton of glitches, Square Enix didn't really care about it too much, so they didn't put a lot of effort into it. Behold, a Black Mage final game armor at level 50. Fun story. I confused this with admins the first time I played this game. Like, there were just a bunch of black mages running around with the final game armor. And I actually walked up to one and asked if they were an administrator. I was very dumb and very naive. Hey you. It was all a dream! Grizzled passenger. I always thought it was funny for, like, Final Fantasy characters specifically to call them grizzled. Like, if you look at this guy, he is smooth-faced but he's supposed to be like this, like, 60-year-old man. But he's just completely smooth-faced. That is kind of a legitimate criticism that the game does get. You can't really make an ugly character in the creation section of this game. Like, every character is designed to look pretty and smooth. Even the Beastmen. Even the Beastmen races have the kind of, like, regal, like, lion kind of proud beauty to them. But hey, it's a cosmetic thing. That's more your taste. That's actually one of the reasons why I like Final Fantasy XIV so much. Most of its problems are essentially cosmetic and, you know, eye of the beholder kind of thing. It is not glitchy. They fixed that when they transitioned it from the original Final Fantasy XIV to A Realm Reborn, the version I played. It started in 2010. As long as you have a decent internet connection, you're not going to get kicked off or anything, not unless they're doing, like, system maintenance. From technical aspects, this is a very good and well-balanced game. No glitches, as far as I'm aware. No connection issues, unless, you know, your internet connection has a problem. Ah. Behold. The generic anime twins. the androgynous twins, who are pretty looking and have unique hairstyles and character models not seen anywhere else in the game. I'm sure they won't be important. Now, I'm talking over this because, honestly, this part really isn't that important. You're basically just getting a small introduction into the game. Or at least the story setting. And that is what Final Fantasy XIV wants more than anything else. To tell you a story while letting you enjoy making a badass, super powerful character. Why did you become an adventurer? To gain power, to win glory, to amass fortune. Again, this doesn't really have anything to do with it. It doesn't matter what you say here. Like, you'll meet this guy again, like, much later, and he'll, like, ask you a similar question. So you can kind of go like, oh, cool, my choices and stuff. So, we're gonna say to gain power. Yeah, your character does technically have a voice, but it's only used for, like, grunts, happy noises, angry noises, just noises. That's all the actress and actors did for your main character, just make noises. You don't actually have any speaking roles. Just kind of this generic thing of when you answer something, you just kind of start moving your mouth. Like, ah, nah, 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 nah. It's actually a fun quirk of Final Fantasy in general. Final Fantasy is a very old series that started roughly around the 1990s. I think a little earlier, I forget exactly. And this was back before graphics were a thing. This is like the Mario 64 era where it was just a bunch of blocks at best. And even before that, Final Fantasy characters were basically just 2D sprites stuck on the back wall. No voice acting wasn't a thing yet, so in order to portray emotion, the characters had to be very, like, the character animations had to be very exaggerated and bombastic. And that's a quirk that's kind of, like, been held over through the series up until now. Where you'll notice in order to show emotion, a character will, like, just straight up start waving arms around and stuff. Dramatic poses or stuff. Is this your first time to Udall? Now, you can say yes, and when you do, he's going to give you this long, like, detailed backstory of the city. But I can summarize it a bit for you. So we'll just say no. Basically, Udall is a rich trading / mining port city in the middle of a desert. So, not so much a port, but a trader city in the desert. They are very wealthy, and the government there is controlled by two factions. The Royalists, who are backed by the Sultana, and the Syndicate, which is a group of the most wealthy members of society. And the two groups rule the city together. Now, obviously, in case you haven't noticed yet, that means there is a lot of corruption in the city. Like, the city's guard is literally a group of mercenaries who will take bribes at the drop of a hat. Even if they have to be the ones dropping the hat.
Deep in the sun-baked south, surrounded by the shifting sands of an endless desert, she rises. A solitary rose amidst the dust and rock, a symbol of defiance. Her name, Ulda. Even with the coming of the seventh umbral era, hope springs eternal for the mongers and merchants who vie for lost fortunes in this bustling oasis. As the twin faces of Nold Thal maintain their vigil over all that has been and shall be, the present proffers a brave soul. One whose arrival could mark the beginning of a new era of prosperity for the realm.
You know, I just realized the female.
May the traders nurture our fortunes as they kindle the flames which burn within us all. For by fire are we reborn.
Pretty. Final Fantasy 14. Oi, Bencher, over here. Well, hello there, suspicious-looking man with suspicious-looking glasses. Now, I should preface off the bat, I am very bad at pronouncing these names unless they're spoken in the game by an actual voice actor. So, you're gonna hear me mispronounce a lot of stuff. Welcome to Udal, the shining beacon of prosperity rising from the deserts of Fallen. Please select the control scheme you wish to use. Well, I'm playing on a PlayStation 4 for easiness, so controller. That's just the schematics. I know this by heart now, so. Follow the instructions to move your character and adjust the position to the camera. When you're ready, speak to that dude. What up, my dude? Yeah, don't need to worry about that. Coming to Ulda. To be recognized as an adventurer in the city-state of Ulda, you must register yourself with the Adventurers Guild. It is plain to anyone with eyes that you don't know your way around here. Blah blah blah. Quest accepted. You have begun a quest. Use the duty list to help you complete your task. It's just nice looking at all of this. Very detailed stuff. So, first things first. We're gonna talk... Oh, right, so... the person we're about to meet is one of these. Now, Final Fantasy XIV follows the traits of most fantasy games. You got the human character, obviously. You also have beastmen and even some dragon people. There's also cat girls and bunny girls. Because this is still Japanese, and fan service will never die. To be fair, you can make bunny boys and cat boys. So, you know, cheesecake for everyone. There are no dwarves, though, in the game, in Final Fantasy. There are these things, Lalafels. Best comparison would be basically halflings from Lord of the Rings, but without the furry feet. They are adorable, they are cutesy even in their names, and they are some of the most evil people in the game. Like, no lie, there is at least two I can think of off the top of my head that are complete bastards. This one's nice though. She's basically like a guild mom. Let us speak to the proprietress. See what I mean by exaggeration? Book! 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 While she's pointing. Ah, there's the cat girls. There's one of them bastards. Quest complete. This concludes an introductory game tutorial. You have taken the first steps as an adventurer in the city of Ul'dah. Listen well to the wisdom of Momodi Modi. See what I mean by cutesy? Then go forth and discover the incredible adventures that await you. Alright, so real quick. She was describing the calamity that basically caused the so-called rebirth of the realm. What they're referring to is basically, as I said before, the original version of this game was very badly, was just bad. Buggy, messy, glitchy, unbalanced, boring. It kind of like limped along for a year or two until finally Square Enix were like, we probably shouldn't let this game we put a bunch of money into die. So they did a revamp of the whole thing. Created a Realm Reborn. Hilariously, though, they did not do this just by saying, oh, we're going to turn this off and turn on the other thing. No. They were going to do it in style. Behind the scenes, that's what happened. They just shut the servers off for the first game and turned on these new ones for the new game, transitioning over all the people who were playing before to this. In story, though, long and short of it, the three city-states of Eorzea, Ul'dah, Limsa, and Gridania, teamed up to fight an invading force called the Garlean Empire. Now, the Garlean's king, or emperor, was crazy. He decided that the best way to take over Eorzea was to drop the moon on it. I'm not kidding, he tried to drop the moon on this country. And that's when we discovered something. The moon was not a moon, it was a prison. And when it fell out of orbit, it cracked open and revealed Bahamut. For those who don't know, Bahamut is basically the dragon of Final Fantasy. So yeah, a very pissed off Bahamut broke out of the moon prison when they tried to drop it on the Earth. Granted, that didn't cause the crater impact that would have destroyed the entire country, as you would expect, but you still have a gigantic fucking dragon laying waste to the sky and the Earth. This stopped the Garlean invasion, but also left a giant dragon wrecking shit all over Eorzea. As far as the people's memory goes, that's where things get that's where things get fuzzy. A group of people did try to fight Bahamut. And as you can see, since everything is not on fire, they did beat him. It's assumed. As far as anyone currently in the game, at this point in the game, knows, Bahamut and the ones who battled him, later known as the Warriors of Light, simply vanished, with no explanation of how or why they left. It has been about 5 years since that in-game, since that incident, and now the 3 city-states have begun to rebuild. And that's where you get dropped in. The threat of Bahamut is gone, things are being repaired, but monsters like him are still out there. And the Garlean Empire has regrouped and is preparing something. No one knows what, though. Now, let us begin. Close to home. So the journey begins with Epiphany errands. We'll continue this next time. That's it for me. Hope you all enjoy it. See you next time. Bye.